6:48, hoping for some good weather out there on the seas. Here this morning, it's not too bad. It's later on today that we have to kind of really start getting concerned, huh, Rob?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, most North Alabama should be fine through about, let's say, lunchtime. Right around about 12 p.m. today, that's when we'll start to see kind of the first pop-up storms of the day. But that main threat comes later this afternoon into this evening with the arrival of the main cold front. Heavy rain, we're likely going to see that because we have tropical air, just a ton of moisture to work with, and that brings that flooding and flash flood risk, especially for areas east of I-65. Right now, going with a low risk for severe storms. Even a non-severe storm can still produce winds of 30, 40, 50 miles per hour. So that's still a concern with any of these damaging wind threats today. Look at this. This is rainfall estimates going back to this past Saturday. So everything you see on the map, this is from Tropical Storm Claudette as it just grazed North Alabama. Look at Florence and Russellville all the way to about Athens. Hardly any rainfall measured. And then once you hit about Gunnersville all the way to Fort Payne, you start to get into the oranges, the reds, the pinks. That's closer to 5, 6 to 7 inches of rainfall. Something we mentioned all last week. It was going to be a tight gradient. The most rainfall impacting those areas in Sand Mountain, closer to DeKalb County. Unfortunately, that was the case. And that's the area of concern later this evening and tonight with more heavy rainfall. We've got the low clouds on top of us right now, 77 in Gunnersville, near 80 right now in Muscle Shoals. And once you head up to, let's say, 1,000 feet above most of North Alabama, you're basically sitting in the low clouds. And that's what we're seeing on our Montesano camera up top here. On the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, we are dry and expecting those dry conditions to last. Just seen some passing clouds, but you'll notice east, north, south, and west of our area, everyone is dry right now. So it's going to take some time to get that instability going later today. Look at the humidity tracker. This is 5 o'clock this afternoon. As I mentioned, we're concerned about heavy rain because we are just locked in with this soupy, sticky air mass. But that cold front that brings that severe threat this evening, that's also going to shove all that moist, sticky air off to our south. And we're back to unseasonably dry air in place by tomorrow afternoon. So once we get past today, again, some big improvements for tomorrow. So on future radar and satellite, we'll go all the way through about lunchtime. Starting to see a few pop-up showers and storms. Again, these could still bring some heavy rainfall, some dangerous lightning, but unlikely to be strong or severe. That continues through the late afternoon hours, and you'll notice some of that drifting right over top of Marshall and DeKalb County. So we're already adding to the already saturated conditions. And then this is it, right around 7, 8 o'clock this evening. Cold front is moving in from out of the northwest. Look at the intense heavy rainfall with the pink showing up. That leading edge, you could have some damaging straight line winds, and that continues into Athens, Moulton by 10 o'clock tonight. And then what's left, that line continues to race east, still pretty strong as it moves over top of Gunnersville and Scottsboro by about midnight tonight. And then that moves off to the east, maybe some lingering showers and isolated storm in the overnight hours, but most North Alabama should be back to dry conditions by sunrise tomorrow. Just some fair weather clouds into your Tuesday afternoon, but look at the rainfall forecast. Yeah, you'll notice that Marshall and DeKalb County kind of left out of the bullseye, but 1.5 inches of rain would still be a lot of rainfall on top of what they've already seen. 7-day forecast, we're dry through Thursday once we get past tomorrow morning, and then we start to see the shower and storm chances picking back up by Friday into this weekend, mid to upper 80s. So just settling into that summertime pattern. You start off dry in the morning hours, and with a little bit of heat in the afternoon, you start to get those storms popping up.